Hey guys, today I will talking about the fact that I will unfortunately not be playing Subnautica 2. So I'll go in a little bit about the news that's been surrounding it, why, and some other things that in the meantime, with the fact that Subnautica is no longer something I will be supporting, what I'm gonna do instead. And while I talk about this, I will also be doing this painting, and I've decided I didn't really know what color palette I was gonna go for, but since we're talking about Subnautica, I'm gonna make it look all watery, I guess. So, first of all, why am I not supporting it anymore? Well, I talked about it in my Subnautica 2 news video that a lot of you guys ended up watching. Unfortunately, sorry for the clickbait on that one. But I talked about it then that Subnautica got acquired by Krafton, which is a game agency. What's the term? Game company, whatever. They make games. And with this acquiring, they fired the original founders of the game. And this was a big thing, big drama. It was like, you're taking out the original creators of the game. How's it going to turn out? And it turned into a lawsuit, and both sides were like, this person's not doing their job, all that. They tried, which also, unfortunately, I'll go into it later for why I'm so upset at both of them, that Krafton had claimed that the creators of Subnautica were really just doing it for the cash, and they were rushing it out, that they were just trying to get their bonus for finishing the game at like a certain time, and then Krafton delayed it, fired them, blah, blah, blah. And the reason why I'm upset with the original creators of Subnautica as well is that Krafton had claimed that one of the creators was trying to make a AI Christmas video, like, instead of Subnautica, and just the possibility of that alone upsets me. So that's like, man, like, I already bought the game before this information, but I'm not going to be paying any more money. Even if it was for the original people, because that's just weird to me. Like, if you've seen my channel any, you know how I feel about AI. So, that sucks. And then Krafton themselves, after, like, the lawsuit stuff died down and people weren't really paying attention and were just like, well, hopefully the game is still good, then made an announcement that they are becoming an AI-first company. Look at me in the eyes. What the fuck? Like, that's just, it makes it so annoying. Like, there were some coding issues with the original game. It was pretty, like, it was, like, it was indie. It happens. Like, gotta cut them some slack. But even then, issues like that happen in, like, AAA games, too, which is crazy to me. Like, how the fuck are, side tangent, sorry. But just the fact that they say they're going AI focused is so annoying, and there was controversy around it. And they were like, oh, we're not going to use AI for the designs of the monsters, but they're only saying that so we buy it. Like, afterwards, they're going to be like, oh yeah, we actually used it for everything. Like, just because they didn't say that they were going to use it for the monsters doesn't mean they're not going to use it for the inspiration or the backgrounds or the scenery. It's just like, and I know it's not going to be anywhere near what the original creators were going to make. It's just so sad. Because it was such a great game. Like, yes, it had flaws. Every game does. But it still held, like, a special hole in my heart. Because I love space and I love sea creatures. And it mixed the two best parts of those because I like aliens and all that weird stuff. Like, I love that so much. So, like, it's so frustrating to me. And I'm not like somebody that yells or screams whenever they're mad. I'm just disappointed. I don't know. It sucks, and I don't like that. Another thing for why I'm upset is that I already knew it wasn't going to be like the way that the game entailed. But now already having a delay just bodes so bad for me. Like, everything that gets delayed still comes out looking rushed as shit because they're like, oh, we did one delay, we can't do any more, we need to get this out now, and the quality just away from it. So that sucks. But that's like the main reason why I'm not supporting it anymore. I also, like I said before, I just had a feeling it wasn't gonna be great. And I still hope the character designs are good. I really do. But I don't know. It made me lose a lot of faith in the game, and I'm not going to be supporting Krafton or really anybody once I figure out they're using generative AI, because like it just takes all the soul out of it. Like, you see it even with all my art videos. Like, I do everything by hand because even digital art feels ruined to me because I need to actually like touch it and be able to like fully verify that it's real. Like, no hate to digital artists, obviously. I used to be fully digital art and I love it. I need to physically touch it in the world that we're in nowadays. And another thing that sucks about Subnautica 2 is the fact that there have been so many times in this game's history that the story gets all jumbled and weird and like not reliable. So the fact that they took the original creators out too, it's just like, it's not even gonna have the same feeling. And it's not gonna have the same kind of designs. Like, I have no idea if they're just gonna be like reskinned versions of what was already in like the original game, even though it's a completely new planet. And the fact that it's also a completely new planet, but it's still going by like the same characteristics, I guess, of the first game. Like, for the original, we kind of had like an octopus tentacle and then like grabby vibe. And it seems like they're still giving the octopus and crabby, crustacean grabby vibes. So that's like, it's like, we come up with some new stuff. Like, the one that I made, where is he? Where's my boy? Let me get him. But like, this guy that I made is supposed to be like not cloning, like camouflage. It's supposed to look like a sea moth, so when you go by it, you're like, oh, it's another player, and then it's like, woo! Like, I feel like that's a cool mechanic. Like an anglerfish kind of thing. Because the original game and Subnautica 2, from the very limited trailers that we have, don't have any kind of like anglerfish camouflage stuff. The closest we had was those tiny little annoying motherfuckers that popped out of the flowers. And that's not the vibe I wanted. And it's just like, the entire thing, honestly, to me, is the fact that it just doesn't feel like they care anymore. It really doesn't. And I was so excited. Like, I made, two or three now, videos of how much I love the game. And I literally did some really shitty cosplay of a ghost Leviathan, because that's my favorite fucking Leviathan. Like, it's so disheartening that indie games just like aren't getting the love and the like motivation and inspiration that they should be getting. It just hurts my feelings, and it just seems like it's like the opposite feeling of Silksong, because with Silksong they obviously gave a shit. Like, they care, they put their whole heart and soul into the game. It took a while, but it was so worth it. Like, so much gameplay, so much original content. Like everybody loved it. Worldwide classic. Sold out. Fucking, not even sold out. If they have any copies like that, they sold out. God, they fucking, like, they crashed Steam originally. Like, like, such a wonderful, amazing, loving community. And Subnautica, it's like, I don't know how to explain this in a way that makes sense without being, like, rude. But it's kind of like It's kind of like the yandere dev of like different indie games. Because like yandere dev, in my mind, is in the box of like Scott Cawthon and yandere dev, and then gosh, who else? Like the people that made Garten of Banban, people that made Poppy Playtime, like all of those are in the same section of me. And then like the people that made Silk Song and the people that made Subnautica and like Firewatch, all those. Like that's all like a separate Stanley Parable, like that's all like a separate section in my mind. There's like the short and sweet games that are like cool and all. And then there's the big like, oh my god, this changed my life kind of games. Subnautica's one of those, and that group in general that are like the life-changing, beautiful ones. And it's just like, come on, man, you're ruining the name. Like how yandere dev makes all the other people feel in my brain. Does that make sense? Categorizing them that way, where everybody else is doing beautiful, amazing projects, and then you're just sitting there in the corner being a fucking asshole. Like, it sucks, but that's like genuinely how it has made me feel. And it's like, I don't want to feel like that. I love this game. Like, I love like the creatures and going onto a different planet and it being like this disease that wiped everything out, and this story and getting to feel like acclimated to the characters and like having intelligent life force. Like, it's so beautiful. Why do they have to do this? Why? Because man, the game has so much potential as long as it's in the right hands. Like, one of the games that I like that I don't see a lot of people talking about that's also an ocean game is Stranded. Like, so many people, like so many YouTubers I was watching growing up, Stranded was like right before Subnautica, so it got like the ocean hype around it. So with Stranded, it was like, oh my gosh, you're real life Wilson, I'm sorry. Like a bunch of Castaway references. And then, which is kind of like a single player version of Raft in a way. I mean, you can play Raft by itself, but by yourself. But like Stranded was specifically like, it was a different feeling because it was like, I don't know, more realistic looking than Raft is. Raft is more goofy. And you had to go to like missions and stuff. But that's one thing. That's just one thing. So Stranded, that's an old one, but it's a good game. And I mean, I know it's controversial because it's a walking simulator, basically, but I really like the aesthetics of Death Stranding. If you're wanting some cool monsters, I think the beach things are also super, super cool. Gosh, what else? Undertale, Deltarune, like those are beautiful. Mwah. Also interesting monster designs. For like big scary monsters though, I don't know. Again, Silksong, revolutionary of its time. What else is cool? Give me a second to think about it. Okay, I'm back. I've thought about it. So the scary indie horror game that I was talking about, where you're under the water and it's a bunch of scary creatures, is Silt. So here, I'll show screenshot. I don't remember too much about it, so I can't go into a full deep dive right now. I just know that I've played it before and it's scary, and you know, space. Ooh, not space, water. And then another one. Comment down below because I'm gonna need your guys' help with this. It's like this game where you're in space. I'm pretty sure it's a survival horror. It's really realistic first person. And I'm pretty sure you like wake up and there's a bunch of like debris everywhere, including like out in space. And you've got like dead crewmates, and then you have to like go into this section where you go into space and there's a bunch of rubble. Like, if you know what that game is, please comment it down below. Like, I can't remember it. Maybe I'll look it up after this video, but like, it's messing with me. Comment it down below if you know what it is. But sorry, that's my tangent. But I don't know, I think this is one of those moments where somebody's gotta like come out of the works and fill this void, because goddamn, we are missing out right now. It's kind of sad how many people like delayed their games because of Silksong coming out. It's like, yeah, it's a really good game, and most people are gonna be like paying attention to that. But like the fact that some people just like gave up almost, kind of, I don't know, it makes me feel sad that people are like, oh man, this is so cool. Like I know I'm not gonna get as much like not importance, like as much attention because of the big game coming out. Like it's kind of crazy. Also in a good way, because like they understood it, it's marketing, and also like helps you like uplift their game company, because it's only like a couple people, I think, but it's like being like, hey guys, these people are so cool, go check them out, you can check my stuff out later. And it became almost like a trend to delay your game because of Silksong coming out. I think that's kind of funny too, because it also like got people talking, and it got people being like, oh well, your game's super cool, so whenever I'm done with the one that when I'm done with Silksong, I'll play yours. Like, I don't know, I feel like that's something funny that I was thinking about. But yeah, that's the like game recs that I've got. And now we can go into what I'm gonna do when Subnautica 2 comes out. Now, like I said, I'm not gonna be playing it. I might still watch a playthrough of somebody that does, just for curiosity's sake. Just in case, like, if they do play it, because again, there's been so many issues with the other games with them like changing up their timeline and their stories so fast, or like making it really glitchy and like not very like high quality, super rushed. So I'm not even sure if like a lot of like big name YouTubers are gonna play it with this kind of like reputation they've got going on right now and all the AI shit. It's like, I don't even know if they are gonna be playing it. And like the big players in the gaming industry right now are not really like not really speaking much. Like Markiplier, he's got his own things going on. Jacksepticeye, he's got the coffee company, he's mostly running that. Corey, yeah, like asking bro to post is like pulling teeth, unfortunately. Gosh, who else would even play Subnautica, you know? Because it's also a pretty niche game, and most people are like in a certain aspect where it's like only games that are like this one, because that's the only thing that people watch me for. Which, I mean, to each their own, make you money. But I don't know other people that would even be playing Subnautica 2. So it's kind of just like, full assumption that it's probably gonna like flop really hard. Which sucks. Because like, dude, why couldn't you just be normal? Why'd you have to be greedy? Nobody asked you to do that. It's truly nobody asked you to do that. But they chose to do it anyways. Sorry if you hear what sounds like a car engine exploding outside. It's actually because it's really windy. Yeah, that's wind. That's my opinion. It just kind of sucks. Man, I need to get new Mod Podge. This shit is dry because I don't take care of it. I'll have to do another like art haul video too. Speaking of, if you want to support me in getting new art supplies, or I currently have a goal on my Ko-Fi to clean this desk for once, you can check it out there. It's in my bio. I feel like the fact that the gaming industry in general has changed so much with the release of Silksong, the release of the Switch 2. Like, games right now are in a big turning point. And the reason why I say that is because it's just so crazy to me, the fact that it's just like, I don't know if it's just because I'm not in the big like gaming sphere right now, but not much is happening. Like, they're probably taking a break for the end of the year, maybe, like, but I don't know. Like, people are silent. I don't know. If you, again, down in the comments, if you know anybody that's like being active, or like some new games that are coming out, like, let me know, because what's going on right now? I also feel like there's a lot less, how do I say it? Like, I'm not sure if I want to say like money or fame or notoriety. I don't know what it is. But I feel like also with the fact that gaming content has gone like not as popular anymore, there's less money, at least in my opinion, because of the fact that there's but there's less like free marketing right now with the not huge gaming YouTubers being active. Maybe that's just a me thing, maybe that's just a theory, a game theory, literally. I don't know, I just feel like that's probably a huge reason as to why not a lot of people have a lot of motivation, which is nothing on the YouTubers. Like, it's purely the fact that it's a trend. Like, gaming used to be like the big thing, the main thing, and I know because I grew up during that time. And it's awesome, and I loved it. But it's just not the thing right now. Like, a lot of people are doing short form content, streams, like it's not as much about gaming anymore, and whenever it is, it's more about like the personality that's playing it. Like, it's not like big AAA games or indie games or anything like that. It's like cute little mini games and Wii Sports and like things that are easy to talk around. Because another thing is, like, YouTube itself really wants long form content right now. And the main games that are like long are story focused games. But people are getting bored of that because you can't talk as much during story focused games. So it's hard for like people to pay attention or for people to enjoy it or for people to like fall in love with the game itself, because the streamer, the gamer, whoever, YouTuber, are just trying to play the game and are trying to like pay attention to what's going on. And you just like, you can't do that. It sucks. And like, I do want to try, gaming. Like, there will be some gaming videos on this channel, mostly just like me messing around and like the create portions where you can create your own silly little guys. Like, that's the main thing that is going to be, just because that's my favorite part anyways. And like, I was honestly planning on doing a review and buying the game and doing full footage of Subnautica 2, but it's just not happening because they suck. Like, unfortunately. You know what? I feel like this would be a cooler layout. Let's try my finger. I know there's never going to be an art video where I don't get messy. Like, I already have paint on my arm. This is a new bracelet. This is a fucking new bracelet, and I got it this week, and I'm like, you know what? Let's make sure finger. You know what? I'm taking this off. Don't ruin your stuff for art. I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. And even if it's unrelated to the whole situation going on, or like other games that are coming out, just give me some game recs in general, man. Like, can you tell that I want you guys to talk to me, or for you guys to comment? Like, I don't know. I'm just feeling very comment heavy lately. I like comments. I like actually like the fact that you guys talk to me. I like it. And I mean, even if you want some games that I can play, like either on stream or do like clips of it here, let me know too. Like, because I know that was the best part of the original Subnautica, was the fact that you could tell like people's genuine reactions. Like, I remember seeing the compilations a couple years ago, people being like, "Oh, the top YouTubers reacting to the Reaper Leviathan for the first time." Like, that's like the whole point of the game too, is like the fact that there's big monsters and you don't know where they are. And this is just like that feeling is never gonna happen again. Of being able to be like, oh, what's around there? And that's just this big fucking Goliath creature that's gonna eat you. Like, you can't get that as much anymore, unfortunately. This finger painting thing was the right idea, by the way. Look at that. Wow. Yo, ooh. On the fucking video, it looks even cooler, bro. Oh my god, that's sick. So sick. This is gonna be so cool. Now I'm suddenly all hyped. Now I'm suddenly all motivated. Yeah, I don't know. This is kind of like a RIP my love for Subnautica video. I guess I don't even know what I'm gonna do with my little guy. Honestly, you know what? I might put him on my shop. Just because, like, I love him, but I don't know. The fact that this game has been kind of ruined for me sucks. Oh my god! I broke the hand again! Fuck! I don't know. I'll have to figure out some other games. But yeah, that was kind of like the main thing for today. I know it's a little shorter than my usual videos, but with everything going on, I just figured I'd give a little update with all the random evil bullshit that Krafton is doing for no fucking reason. Like, it sucks too that the original creators are also on the AI train, so it's just like kind of mourning one of my favorite games because the people suck. It's just the first layer, just because the hand is messed up and I need to reinforce it. But this is what it looks like right now. Just getting everything all 3D. The video that I originally sculpted this on was my last video, so you can go check that out. If you like this video, you can hit that like button because that gives me that sweet dopamine to keep making these videos. And if you want to see any more of my videos, you can also hit that subscribe button. But for now, I need to find a different ocean to walk into, I guess. Bye bye! Ooh. Why do I keep doing that?